Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Om. Let's go into the performance of 27 rounds of Brahmari to start the Vishwa Yoga Prarthana today. Breathing out. Let your mind go inward, contemplating the beautiful harmony within. The sense of Sukham, ease, Shantam, calmness, and Purnam, wholesomeness, manifesting from within. A sense of integrity, integrativeness, connectiveness, yogam, manifesting as each and every component of who you are connects in a harmonious manner with each other component. All the pieces coming together to become the whole. Enjoy a beautiful sense of bliss, anandam, manifesting from within. A bliss that arises out of that ease, out of a sense of serenity and contentment, santosha. Become established in that wonderful sense of who you are in your real essence, Swarupe Avasthanam, in that Sukhasthanam, that place of ease that lies within. Begin to rub your palms together, generating a nice heat. placing the heat over the eyes, the forehead, and the head. I think what we need is separate session just to do this and stay in that state as long as you want. What I should do is just tell you, stay there, enjoy it, disconnect it, let you just be there. Such a beautiful state. That is actually our essential nature when we go in and find that ease. We keep moving away from it. That's what being human seems to be all about. We keep on moving away from that state of ease. Let's come together for the Sankalpa. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. Expressing our cheer for each and everyone who's doing their best. I think that's all that's in our hands, right? To do our best. Sometimes life seems so challenging. Not sometimes, I think all the time. Life seems so challenging and we really don't know what to do. What is it we have to do? A big question that comes the moment you wake up on the spiritual path. You start asking yourself these questions. What is the right choice? What is the right way forward? What is the appropriate response to the situation? And these questions are questions that don't really have an answer because these are questions that keep on coming back at different levels as we grow. And the challenges grow along with us. Each of us has our own challenges. Each of us is given the challenge we need for our growth. And that is the difficult part because if there was just one answer, there would be one book on it. It's like, thousands of books are written on these things because there's no one answer. Because each of us has to go within and find that answer. And that is why we need to remember that everybody is in their own struggle. Everybody is having their own struggle between the inner and the outer world. And all we can do is be supportive. All we can do is cheer people on. Because when we support and cheer others, through them we start to get answers to our own questions. When we don't cheer others, there's no way for us to find our own answers. And that is why it is so important. Mudita Punya, cheering on those who are trying to do the right thing. Even if it's difficult. Because all we can really do is try to do our best, whatever that best may be at that point of time. What is your best right now? Well, that is within your hands. That is what you can do. And when you find others who are doing their best, cheer them on. That is the message we all need to grow with. Lot of messages come through when one starts to share. Lot of messages come through when one starts to give. Om Loka samasta sukino bhavantu sarve janaha sukino bhavantu. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Om. May you be blessed and be a blessing wherever you are. Hari Om Tat Sat.